Alright. Hey guys! Down there. Hi! How you doing? My name is MaddoxHatter, and this is Conundrum. Now, I know it's been a while since I've played a game. I've done a lot of different things since my last video, including a new setup. I have a monitor right above there and right over here. So now I get to play games in front of here and then see everything that's going wrong over here. Lots of fun. So let's get down to this. This game was part of a multi-pack that I got from Square Enix. Paid, of course, because like I get anything for free. Anyway, so this game, you're basically this kid who gets this really cool power glove, but he's got to help his uncle about because his uncle does something really weird and ends up disappearing, but he still is in contact, like he's in some limbo or something. I don't know. It's very interesting. Lots of puzzle games. So by the far, it looked really good, and honestly, this is about the third time I'm trying to play and record it. The first time I was using an actual camera with the game separate from the gameplay, and I tried to tag the two together, and it didn't work very well because when I tried to crop and edit and align everything, I got it all great, and then as soon as I tried to export, like 3 hours later, I was still at 0% at doing anything. So I'm like, well, shit, that's not gonna work. So I ended up erasing everything, and now I'll be starting new again, but this time with a webcam, which hopefully takes good enough video. I'm probably gonna update my webcam. I found a new one by Logitech for like a 4K, so I'm like, all right, upgrade. I love better visuals, even if I can't afford them. Anyway, so let's get into this then, shall we? Where's my mouse? Here we are. Yeah, I know I can continue, but I'm in a new game. Yeah, that's fine.
Once upon a time. That's how these things usually start, yes?
Yes, they do.
A sister took pity on her brilliant, prolific, and incredible brother. She had somehow gotten it in her head that he might be lonely, or at least that's what she claims. And so, on a perfectly fine, productive Friday afternoon, the sister picked up her son from the Elwood Academy for Boys and dropped the aggravating child off on the brother's doorstep. Now the boy, had visited Quadrangle Manor on a few occasions. Each time was complete with a grand entrance from the brother, who was in fact a professor and inventor with a profound and soaring intellect.
Pacifier
With each
disappeared.
visit, the inventions he exhibited became more slick and cutting edge.
Teddy bear dies.
The boy eagerly awaited the revealing of the professor's latest contrivance, but this, the most captivating of visits, started a bit differently.
All right, well.
Well, let's see here. If I configure the trans-dimensional velocity regulator at approximately 0.887 microseconds past the... Oh, you're here? I have the most incredible invention to show you this visit. Unfortunately, I'm a bit... indisposed at the moment. If you take your luggage into the foyer, I will join you as soon as I can. Oh, you confounded machine.
So we could do several different things here.
How entirely frustrating.
We could pick stuff up and drop it, and pick stuff up and then throw it and smash it. Lots of fun. There's lots of books with like different scientific puns, like here, great exponentations, as opposed to great expectations. They got all sorts of stuff all over the place.
What was that? Oh, good. That should be a safety release for the door up there somewhere. Now, where on earth did I put that? Wait a minute. Something isn't quite right here. Oh, no, 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 no! Ah!
My suitcase is gone.
What just happened? I'm not entirely sure where I am right now. The security uplink on my watch still seems to work, so I can see you and... Hello? You can hear me, right? Jump around a bit if you can. Ah! It seems as if I can still tap into the intercom system.
Kind of ran
Well,
into something. Oops.
I most certainly can do better than this. Testing, 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 testing!
There. Ha! Much better. Now, what in the world are you doing here? Were you supposed to be here today? No matter. Well, judging from the current underwhelming amount of light in this room, we're still on backup power. My head is killing me. It seems as though I now possess a rather large epidural hematoma. A bump on the head. Do me and yourself a favor and head to the front hall. There's a way to restart the power grid.
Alrighty, let's go.
Last I remember, I was in the new technology sector, and then... I don't know. If you head over to my office over on the left, you should be able to restart the manor's power grid. Throw that switch there. It should be the one. Well, that wasn't as effective as I'd hoped. You'll have to reactivate the generators in each sector in order to lift the current lockdown. Just, take the glove in the box with you. I wish you could see my facial expression right now, as I am not pleased.
By the way, the animal right there that you've seen
What you are holding is an early
times.
prototype of the interdimensional ship device, or IDS device for short. It's one piece of my latest invention that should come in handy. Get it? You know, because it's a glove. If you can access the generator at the back of each wing, we might be able to lift the lockdown on the rest of the house. It seems as if the breaker did unlock the blue wing. Well, I suppose you should start there first.
Okay. Okay, so a few background things that will be introduced to later, but I might as well introduce it to you now because, well, I've done this a few times now. This fuzzy little creature here, his name is Ike. I don't remember what Ike stands for, but he's really cute. I like him, he's funny. And there's my uncle with his glove that's now in my hand.
There's something I must tell you. My latest invention has required me to make a few adjustments to the house, since now one of the topics that our family has been studying for several generations are rifts existing between various dimensions. I've been able to develop a power source that will channel enough energy into one of these dimensional rifts that it can be widened enough to travel through.
Yeah, so this is what we saw at age 1. And this is what we saw at age 3. And it destroyed my teddy bear. Yeah.
The glove controls the power source, which allows you to travel to whichever dimension has rifts in the area.
I'm not exactly sure how old I am now, because it just said...
You won't have control over the ability to switch dimensions yet. Just be patient.
Because it just said, your age now, and I'm like 20-something, dude.
This
I don't think
door
that
is
was him.
using one of my inventions, the repetitive, periodic, articulating gruidae. Or a drinking bird. Except that this is far more advanced.
I'm sure.
Well, because your glove is an early prototype, it has a few limitations in terms of dimension accessibility and the distance it can be from a receptacle in order to function. This is such an early experiment with dimensional shifting, so I decided to have it triggered remotely with the drinking bird. Instead of operating a door, the bird will trigger a dimensional shift. There's an IDS battery in the machine that will power the dimensions, which in this case is Fluffy Dimension. In addition to Fluffy being embarrassingly adorable, it's also rather useful because everything is 10 times lighter than normal. Though that looks like a regular scale, it is in fact a portable kinetic mass-to-electricity converter. There's that lovely bird again. Sometimes I call him Desmond. Something to note. Since you're holding a version of the IDS device, you, in fact, are not you in an alternate dimension. Let me try that again. You remain constant, so no matter the dimension, your mass, shape, speed, and trying personality remain the same. You should throw that IDS battery into the receptacle mounted on the wall. That receptacle will distribute the power source around the room, allowing you to now use your IDS device to... As I mentioned, dimensional rifts in the manor are magnified by the stabilizing energy from the IDS receptacle and batteries. This is what enables you to slip between dimensions when you're wearing the IDS glove. Ah, that's Dolly. Dynamic Object Linear Ligation Interface. To you, a cloning device. I like my house just so. So I decided to add functionality to her to keep everything consistent. I'll need to tune that later.
Oh shit, where'd that go? Oh, it's over here. Sorry, he talks a lot, so there's not much point in me talking too much.
These are my own particular hybrid beams of carbon dioxide and neodymium dope yttrium aluminum garnet lasers using an alternating ray configuration. Gives them an extra kick. Unfortunately, the breaking of this glass is a necessary evil. Don't take that as permission to do it elsewhere.
Oh, I gotta push the button first. I keep forgetting that. So a lot of these tricks I've done 3 times prior, so I kind of figured stuff out a lot quicker now. It gets to a point where there's not much, or let me try that again. There's a point where I get stuck, but it's quite far because I had gotten stuck previously, then got myself unstuck, and then got myself stuck again, then got myself unstuck each time I did a video. So now I'm just flying on through it. Okay, so a lot of the stuff I'm basically just making it light, putting on a scale, then making it back to normal heavy self, and that just basically just, you know, activates the doors and stuff like that. So for this one, he's actually on top of glass right here, and this whole thing is a scale, no matter where this thing lands on. So right now, this thing's right above it. Now, if I didn't put this thing to fluffy mode and I push the button, it would shoot it out and break through the glass, and then land on the button, which is great. It opens the door. Problem is, I can't get past this point then. So then, like the first time I was like, freaking out. I'm like, shit, I gotta restart the game. I don't see a reset point, anything. So I pushed the button again, and it actually reactivated the glass, but then shot out another thing, so I had to think ahead and put it back into fluffy mode. So by doing it in fluffy mode right away, I don't have to worry about the glass breaking. So it can land where it's supposed to, I can cross safely, and I open the door from a safe place over here. So I don't have to worry about it anymore. Yeah. Alright, let's see here. Fluffy. You're gonna go here. You're gonna drop. Regular. Fluffy.
Oh, that creature there is an interdimensional kinetic entity, or Ike.
There we go. Ike is nice.
Stop for a minute and take a look at the painting. The machine I referred to as Dolly started out as a simple metal forge, that had been in the family since medieval times. The original quadrangle suit of armor was actually constructed in this very forge.
Now we're going to see progression. So this is what it looked like originally.
My great-grandfather modified the old forge so that if it had enough raw resources, it could craft steel objects autonomously. This predecessor to Dolly supplied all the materials needed to build the Underground Railroad. This machine single-handedly won the Civil War.
I don't think so.
Not really.
No. And here's the current one.
I made my own modifications to my great-grandfather's designs. The current Dolly specifications do not require any raw materials. For example, Dolly converts energy from the radioactive science juice directly into matter. I never did sort out why she makes so many copies of things. Oh well, you can never have too many safes, or chairs, or coffee tables.
I suppose. I think it's funny. It became more humanoid, and now he looks like a dog with his tongue hanging out. Or her. Genderless things. Alright.
In case you're wondering, you turned on the fan. Please say that you don't need me to explain that to you. Standard issue conveyor belts. Sometimes laziness should be indulged.
Never really went up here before. Let's look at some other book titles if we can. Let's see here, what do we got? The Call of the Wild Binomial. Great Exponentations, got that. The Quark of Monte Cristo, said the Count. Okay. Called Wild Binomial, again. And what's this? War of the Parallel Worlds. Huh. Heart of Dark Matter. The Man in the Fe 60 mask, the Iron Mask. Because I know Fe is the thing for iron. I'm not really sure what 60 is though. Is it just really iron? Like straight iron? Oh. Dark Matter. To Kill a Mockingbird. We got a lot of pun stuff over here. Alright. How about you? What are you? Oh, I think you're the same as the other one. Now I know there's supposed to be blueprint stuff around here somewhere, and stuff that makes some really weird noises. Mike disappeared. Whoa. What's that? Oh, I'm supposed to grab that.
Ah, that's where that got to. That is a botched experiment of mine called the awkward noise generator. There's got to be more around here somewhere.
Oh, so one thing that does happen if you ever die, you get like a "You are dead" screen, and then it says number blah blah blah, things that you can't do anymore because you're dead, and it just has like random things that you can't do, like pay taxes, worry about politics, talk about politics even though you don't know what you're talking about, wear ironic t-shirts, all sorts of weird stuff.
A whole lot, but it seems as if I'm in some sort of limbo. I think I may explore a bit and see what turns up.
Okay.
has anyone ever told you your presence can be rather soul-crushing?
No, never. Now we make it a lift. Thank you. It's like I really like this game. Alright, so the fan blowing, it's gonna just stick stuff to the wall, which is great. As long as it's in feather mode. If it's not, it just, you know, sinks, because it's a safe. Yeah, you can hear it hit the ground. Sitting over there, right?
This room often gets rather sweltering in the summertime. Air circulation is very important.
Alright, so this is his mother. Is he gonna talk about her? Oh, come on. Talk about mother. Oh well. Whee! Oh. His family's very weird. Don't fall. Oh. Oh. Oh.
The physicality of that still completely baffles me.
Alright, so I need to lower this down some. Ooh, almost lost it. There we go. Alright, then I need to get that. No, 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 no. Oh, come on. Okay. Just like that. There we go. Just ease on up. There we go. Okay, stay put. Oh, come on. Alright. Okay. Up, up, and...
Ah, yes.
Gotcha.
With these specifications, you should be able to recreate several objects in the research and development lab adjacent to my office.
Those are also hidden things. Fluffy Dimension is now available in the art.
This is one of the animals that Dolly cloned to rather, well, intriguing results.
Say, a
You've
dachshund.
moved on to a part of the manor where another type of dimensional rift is accessible. This is the Gravid Wolfram dimension, or Heavy for short. This dimension is in direct opposition to the Fluffy dimension and will make things 10 times heavy.
So what this is doing is I basically set the box in there so when they get heavy, they'll push the switches down, they'll send a signal to these three, right, and then they'll shoot out over here, little boxes that I can jump onto. And there's Ike.
He's a bit on the shy side. Give him some time to get used to you.
Ike's pretty cool. I like Ike. He's funny.
Some dimensions are tightly bound together, like the one we're in right now, and also the fluffy and heavy dimensions. That red battery will provide enough energy to enable the IDS device to widen the heavy dimension rifts in this area.
Alright, so back to normal dimension, only one gets pushed, but in the heavy, the cardboard box gets heavy too, which is nice. Makes things easier. There we go.
There seems to be a large expanse of piles and pits filled with various random objects.
Yes, there are.
No, not where you are. Here, in this confounded place.
Oh.
Are those hard candy? They're a little fuzzy. Ugh. Plus. Nice job. No, not really. With the increased density and higher melting points of items in heavy dimension, quadrangle laser beams are rendered rather ineffectual. I came across Ike some time ago, and he decided to follow me back to the manor.
Thanks, Ike.
I believe Ike stole these and hid them at one point. He's rather fond of shiny objects. Not half bad. This was once the family cat, Lord Widget Pompadour Fluffington IV, or Widget the First.
Well, which is it? Believe it or not, I've made that joke every time I've tried to do this video. Oh man. Alright, needle in a haystack. I need that.
Apparently this unit needs a little bit of work.
Alright, so. Alright, so the way this thing works is the blue laser beams, if it blocks it, it activates or deactivates something.
Note that if you disrupt the blue beam, it should deactivate something.
I missed. There we go. Right. Okay, so I need to...
I'm not
Get this here.
entirely sure how many BEDs of radiation that emits. Hope you're not looking to have children later.
Funny. Alright, so we want that about here. Oh. So I have to have something heavy at base first, otherwise if I go to light again, it's just gonna blow away. Then I need it really heavy to stay put. And then now I need it to blow away. So this door opens.
So, don't tell Ike, but that painting really unnerves me. He looks like he has the head of a bat on a teddy bear with eyes that sear my soul. I keep wanting to take it down, but he won't let me.
That was a very creepy roar. And that painting changed, which is kind of creepy, because the last time that I played this, it was him holding the balloon like it, you know, Pennywise. Oh, he ate the balloon. Oh, why did the painting change though? I don't remember seeing this. This is weird. It's weird. Really weird.
Truly fascinating. That, combined with the fact that I have no clue how I was transported here, is certainly puzzling. It's mostly dark. Well, maybe not dark. Sort of twilight.
Oh, we're gonna leave you there for now.
I'm fairly certain Desmond there will come in rather handy.
Desmond did not come in handy the first time that I tried. Okay, there we go. Now he will come in handy. Bye. So, what Desmond did there, he pushed a button which fired out a red laser, which basically just, you know, killed that box that I had there. Though technically, he really didn't need to be there. I probably could have just, you know, shifted. Oh, no, I can't. I only have cloud mode. That's right. Okay. Alright, so this, if I remember correctly, needs 3, because the 4th one I need to use as a button. Alright, so we're just going to toss that, and then toss that. I'll carry this with me. Alright, so you're going to go right about there. Right there. And right there. And you come with me. Oh, that didn't work very well. There we go. Oh. And then you go over here. And everything else. Alright. Thank you. Okay, so let's take this. Alright, now these lasers are moving. Which sucks. Shit. I died. There we go. See, there's the screen. You have died. Thing number 456 you'll never experience. Employing your first housekeeper. I don't really plan on doing that. I'm kind of the housekeeper of my own house. That's how it's supposed to land. Alright, so...
It looks so cozy over there.
Okay. Go! Oh, come on! Huh? Thing number 5 you'll never experience. Not peaking at 10? Oh, age! Not peaking at age 10. Why would I peak at 10? That didn't make any sense to me. Yeah, no. Well, I captured the annoying device, so I don't have to do that anymore. that. Go. Oh, ready. Okay, so
I find the number 3 to be a very satisfying number. It's a Heathner number, and the proper amount of scoops on an ice cream cone.
well, I generally don't eat ice cream cones. I tend to eat the whole carton of ice cream because it's very good. Probably shouldn't do that. It's probably really bad for me. Alright, now we're blocked.
Well, I could have done it better myself. Not bad, though.
Nonsense. Freeze gun.
You may remember some of my past inventions from previous trips.
Yep.
This is my ice gun, Freezy Ray Vaughn.
Funny.
Oh, I really wish I couldn't do that.
Giddy up. Oh, I see he's having lots of fun.
This is a compression platform which uses photoelectric energy to function. Like a spring, the energy pulses below the platform excite the molecules in the air, stimulating an elastic structural rigidity.
Sure. Alright, now let's... Oh, that's right. I can't. I hear him whispering to himself.
I hate it when things get broken, especially my things.
Sorry. Alright, so he's got this little thing right here to open the door. I kind of just broke through the glass. There's really no need to open the door anymore. At all. Alright, so this has got to go here because for some odd reason I can't stand on boxes like those. It just doesn't work.
I was wondering where I put that.
Oh, come on. There we go.
Careful.
That's what I need that for. Okay. Dang it. Okay, there we go. Alright, so this is gonna go there. That's gonna go. Okay, and then we're going to fire. There we go. And jump. Yeesh, I almost didn't make that. Okay, now here comes one of the hardest bits that I've played through so far. Is these jumping things. Because, like, to get the timing down right, it's so aggravatingly, like, precise. It's like, you have to, like, jump as you're going through the air. But
Now
you can't be
I
too
see
early or too late.
A giant pit filled with keys.
Jump in like Scrooge McDuck.
Just remember, you need enough change in the mass to build up enough mechanical energy.
See how it bounces up and down a little bit? So I have to have this thing normal, and then shoot down, release, and jump at the same time. And like, I kind of just made that look really fucking easy, but it really isn't. There we go. No, come on. Getting there. There we go. See, like, it has to hit down low enough for it to be able to release enough, and it's just pain. Okay, so we gotta throw it and change. Alright, and then let's... We got those broken.
It's time to spring into action. I crack myself up.
Honey. Alright, now this is pain, because I gotta grab that. I don't really know if I can. Last time I kind of just left it because I couldn't get it. Alright, here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Jump! I, never had that happen. Can I even get that?
Aren't you supposed to whistle while you work and grin and whatnot?
Oh, I almost totally missed that. Okay. That was fun. Okay. Now, this one is annoying because not only did I have to go back one way, I have to come back with 2 because they got 2 stands there. But see, as there's a conveyor belt with laser beams over there, I have to go back with it and grab it right away. Otherwise, they just die. Unless they're in heavy mode, but then I need them to go light mode to get over there, which means they just die instantly anyways. Oh boy. Okay, here we go.
Satisfying, isn't it?
Alright, where's my... No, don't you dare. No, no, oh, no, 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 oh! He's gone. Oh, wait. I still have one, though, and I can bring the other one back up. I'm good. Okay. Really wish I didn't have to do that, but it is savable. Awesome. Oh, shite. Here we go. Heavy. Light. Wait, no, wait. I need to be regular, heavy, thin to light, and then up. Okay. Regular, heavy to light. Regular, heavy to light. Almost. Almost. There, gotcha. Okay. Saved it. And break off. Oh, such a pain. But that's just the start of the more difficult ones.
This is one of my past inventions, Joan the Jetpack.
And
You probably never saw this invention. It was my hole digger. We called it Every Day I'm Shoveling. And by we, I mean Ike. It was a little too efficient. This was the first and last time I saw it.
it's kind of funny.
One can never be too safe. Pun, pun, pun.
Yeah. Oh, oops. I forgot about that. One of these has to get thrown over first.
I was quite the champion at shot put during my years in college on the track and field team.
block that, and then you're gonna do the spear, and then you're gonna block that. No, oh, come on. There we go. And then you can do the spear.
The electromagnetic microreactors, or electrobats if you're so inclined, will all require a conductive polycell.
No. My cats are running around. Alright. Alright, so here I'm just gonna shoot him in hoops, but I think I'm going to stop the video for now because I've been recording for almost an hour. I mean, I could keep going, but I don't know if you're actually interested. I know I am. I love this game. And I will definitely make another video of it, continuing, and hopefully to finish the entire thing, because that would be awesome as long as this thing actually uploads. Anyway, I'll be putting the link down in the description below for what this game is, Quantum Conundrum. And just like the video, subscribe, comment if you will. If I missed anything, you know, you saw like a blueprint or one of the little noise maker things. If you see one of those that I didn't get, let me know, and I'll go back and I'll go get that. Yeah, it's been I like this game. Yeah, so that's it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.